Hello. Okay, so it has been. So I got my Pfizer shot, my first dose Pfizer shot at 5 p.m. today, April 15th. Right now it's still April 15th, Thursday, and it is 8:50, so it's been almost 4 hours. And now I'm starting to really feel it. Let's say 3.5 hours is when I started to feel kind of whoa, I'm getting a little sick. It's for me right now, it's kind of mild. The pain, it's getting sore, definitely. And I can't, like, in general, this part is pretty warm already, but I feel like this, you can definitely feel it's radiating heat almost. It's definitely a hot kind of heat that's not really normal. At least it doesn't feel normal. This one's just yeah, my sleep was over it, so it got warm. But this one's I'm warm. And so it started to get sore, right? I can still do push-ups, which is fine. Actually, you should exercise your arm just to let the things flow throughout your body and introduce it to as much of your body as possible so that it can be introduced to as much of your natural killer cells as possible, your immune, your B cells, your T cells, your natural killer lymphocytes, and all that good stuff. And then they can finally mark down the vaccine or virus and be like, no, not you. Tag, you're out. Okay, yeah. And so I'm starting to feel a little dizzy, just lightheaded a little bit, little tiny. It's a tiny little suppression, just a little bit and then with it comes a little bit of heat too. That's radiating. Just slowly. I'm feeling slower, sluggishier, and my breath is starting to feel hotter just because I guess temperature is rising. Yeah, you even feel my forehead. Oh no, are you sick? Tami is taking temperature in Cantonese. My mom will always say Tami, if you're sick. Fighting off that vaccine. Woo! Cheers. Yeah, that's our 3.5 point. Sore, starting to heat up. You can feel a little bit of hot breath, a little bit of headache and suppression, a little dizzy, more subdued. I'll see what the next few hours are like.
Morning! It is officially the day after my first Pfizer dose. It is 12. Yes, I just woke up. Not because of the shot though. It's because my Fridays, I finally don't have a meeting or something. So I just took a day off because I worked late last night. But it is April 16th, and I just gonna report anything that I felt last night. So after I recorded that one thing about having a headache and everything, I think it started to the feverishness started to settle in, and I started to feel it just maybe just a little more headache, a little more lightheaded, a little more feeling hot and stuff. But then I was really tired, but then also it was because it was 1 and 2 a.m. So I was probably tired because of that too. And yeah, it was just my bedtime. And so when I went to sleep, right now, I don't know if you can tell, but it does hurt more, I feel yeah. So when I was sleeping, I could really only sleep on this side or here, but if I moved my arm like this and I slept on my side like that, there's like one part of the night when I could sleep like that, so it was okay. But other than that, it wasn't too big a deal. I was able to sleep. Um, and then I'm up now. The only thing I really feel is the soreness. This is one of my favorite parts of getting a shot. It's kind of weird, but like, if you kind of look at my shoulders, it's slightly like, on this side because this arm has kind of like just given up. Like the muscles here are like, no, we no do nothing. You just shot us, and so they're like not having it. So they're just slightly like limp, and I feel like I could just woo. Okay, maybe not, but yeah, actually maybe yes, because I should move this arm. Ah, we embrace the pain. Embrace. Oh, but yeah, this arm is, up and ready to go, and this arm is like, no. Me when I wake up in the afternoon, aka right now. Okay. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't think I have anything else to report. Any more symptoms to report for the first Pfizer shot. Dude, I did read something from the news, and it was saying how Pfizer might need to have follow-up shots every year. But then in the comments, they were saying how, like, oh, wait, first, Pfizer might need to have a booster. I'm not sure if the booster is the same thing as just having it every year. Is that, maybe that is a booster, actually. But yeah, anyways, the comments were saying, like, oh, haha, how interesting that the CEO of the company is telling us that we need to have Pfizer every year, And one of them's like, pretty soon we're going to have Pfizer Prime membership. Yeah, I hope not, but maybe. Just because now coronavirus is a strain of a virus, as influenza is a strain. It's like a family of disease, right? You have influenza here, you have coronavirus here, you have like other types of, there's lots of families, and in that family are different strains, and they always mutate, every whenever they want. They mutate whenever they want, or whenever God wills it. And hey, Trudeau. And like, so that's why we always have to have flu shots. We might have to have COVID shots now. So yeah, maybe the CEO is not just thinking about making money, and maybe this is scientifically backed up. It's just make sure that you don't confuse the two, because then you can get really bitter if you think that it's purely for financial gain, which it could be, but it could be because it is also necessary. So yeah, okay, that's my spiel. If I have any more symptoms, I'll let you know. But so far, it's just hurts here, cause pew. But other than that, I will see you in my next dose, which also got scheduled while I was getting my shot. She was like, okay, I'm gonna schedule you for the next your second dose in 21 days, 3 weeks. So I'm gonna have it in 3 weeks. I might have to reschedule it just because I'm taking a test around that time, and I don't want to be like, when I'm supposed to be like. But yeah, other than that, bye bye. Thank you for watching.